understand this message, you're probably feeling really tense today. I know what's going on with the astrology is pretty wild right now, and we're Mercury retrograde, but you're really being called to, the first card be coming out, is to lighten up. Lighten up. Loosen the reins. Allow more to flow, because it feels like you're very constrained. It's very tightening, very putting in a box. Like, it has to be this way, this specific way, but you need to allow it the space to move. Tell us more about this, please, Spirit. What is this referring to? We have the Tower reversed coming out, flying out, and Death. Ace of Swords reversed, and the Three of Cups. So we got interesting. Very interesting. You were waiting for, you were preparing for this big, big moment. You were preparing for, a big moment, maybe a big fight, and, it didn't come in. It didn't come in. It dissipated. It dissipated because you are past that. You are past that. You have moved through that. You've moved through that portal, and there's no longer any clarity that comes with this huge Tower moment energy when it comes to this. And we have the Three of Cups here, so it definitely has something to do with your heart connections. So whoever it is, you might if it kind of feels like you're probably in an argument with somebody, or you want to argue with somebody, or somebody's getting on your nerves, that you have a very deep heart-led connection with. And there is no more big blowout arguments, is what I'm hearing. There is no more big blowout arguments. We are working together. That's why we are lightening up. We're letting those chains go. We're not allowing them to control us any longer. Yeah. It feels like you've known this all along, but you've just been ignoring it with the High Priestess reverse because you didn't feel like you were strong enough to hold back your feelings. You didn't feel like you had mastered your feelings enough to be able to make this change. It feels like you've always wanted to, and you've always had that intention to, but you just hadn't crossed that threshold yet to be able to make this happen. You were so caught up in your wounds with the Three of Swords in the bottom of the deck. You were so caught up in your wounds that you couldn't distinguish between trying to communicate from your wounds and trying to communicate to heal your wounds. It's giving that you were fighting the other person and not the problem. You were fighting each other, not the problem. So it's instead of a triangle with the tip of the triangle being the problem, and you both coming at the problem and then connecting together, you were just a straight line, just